In DC vs. Vampires World War V Issue 2, Earth stands on the verge of a massive conflict following the cliffhanger from the first issue, where Damian ordered the death of Barbara Gordon, the Vampire Queen. The story begins with Lois Lane, John Henry, and Deadshot meeting the vampire Aquaman on the Hudson River's shores to talk about the state of vampire-human relations. Lois questions Aquaman about whether he speaks for all vampires regarding their current truce. Arthur informs Lois that despite Queen Barbara's death causing internal unrest, the truce is still upheld. However, he insists that for peace to persist, she must deliver Damian Wayne's head to him. Before we continue, don't forget to click the like and subscribe buttons to stay updated with more comic book content like this and help support small content creators like me. Aquaman's demand could fracture the fragile human alliance since it involves killing Damian, something Talia, a member of the human camp, would never consent to. Black Canary voices the growing dissent within the human coalition, seeing the vampire's internal chaos as a chance to reclaim Earth. The scene then transitions to Green Arrow's squad, including Zealot, Killer Croc, Wildcat, and Swamp Thing, who are poised to demolish Dakota City, a known vampire stronghold. The mission takes a turn when Swamp Thing senses green life emanating from the target building, urging them not to destroy it. The team infiltrates the facility, discovering crops being cultivated. Wildcat poses the critical question: why would vampires grow food they cannot consume? The following scene depicts Constantine asleep in space, being questioned by Spectre about whether John remembers him, to which John replies that he's attempting to recall. It seems a spirit within John is requesting to be released. John wakes up to find Spectre telling him to let them out, though it's unclear who or what them refers to. In place of Spectre, Jason Blood appears, now a vampire, paying a visit to John. The scene is brief and seems to imply that Jason, aka Etrigan, may have done something to Constantine, possibly affecting his memory. John cautions Jason to stop tampering with his mind, but Jason retaliates by hurling John against a wall. Next, a mysterious, shadowy figure, possibly Etrigan, comments to Jason that he is well acquainted with John's obstinate nature. Later, we see an autopsy about to be performed on the man who saved a baby, his daughter, from vampires as detailed earlier in this issue. He regains consciousness a split second before the first incision, demanding to know his daughter's whereabouts. The so-called pathologist assures him that she is safe, but silently signals others before the man has a chance to leave with his daughter. The others enter the room demanding he leaves the baby behind, but he refuses to do so and makes his escape even though an arrow hits him, narrowly missing his heart. Among the two major moments in this issue, this is the first, where a certain new god steps forward, revealing himself as the baby's father. It's a gripping scene, and the reveal pays off. The scene then shifts to Alfred and Talia, with the latter drinking heavily as Alfred arrives and informs her that the vampires have demanded the humans surrender Damian to maintain the peace. Their conversation is charged with intensity as Alfred stands his ground against Talia, subtly suggesting the idea of handing Damian over to Aquaman. Their discussion is cut short when vampire Wonder Woman makes her entrance. Seeing her, Alfred immediately wants to leave, but Talia decides to stay and fight. During the confrontation, Wonder Woman effortlessly dodges Talia's attacks while delivering painful strikes. Diana taunts Talia, warning her not to assume that she can be killed like any other as she hurls Talia into a wall. Wonder Woman, while licking Talia's blood off her hand, remarks on Talia's impressive speed and resilience for a human. She then ensnares Talia with her lasso, to which Talia replies that she genuinely doesn't know where her son, Damian, is. Vampire Wonder Woman proceeds to loop the lasso around Talia's neck, hanging her while ominously stating that she came to deliver a message to Damian. Alfred intervenes, striking Vampire Wonder Woman on the head and demanding that she release Talia. With her voice fading as life slips away, Talia tells Alfred that resisting is pointless. As Vampire Wonder Woman begins to pursue a terrified Alfred, he frantically tries to secure himself in a locked room. However, Wonder Woman smashes through the door, announcing that both he and a deceased Talia will become her vessels. She contemplates different ways to kill Alfred, hoping to provoke Damian while he scrambles backward, seemingly searching for something amid the debris. Wonder Woman questions what he's looking for, and we see Alfred holding a glowing green box containing something inside. We find out that it's a Green Lantern ring, and he uses it to blast Wonder Woman away. Staring at the ring, Alfred realizes the ring has been calling to him the whole time, but he wasn't ready to listen. Looking at the bloodied and injured Wonder Woman lying on the ground, Alfred declares that now he's ready to listen to the ring.